Donald Trump has a new enemy in his trade war. And this time it's not China or Canada, it is anyone daring to tax American tech giants. Look at this post on Truth Social. The US president said, and I quote, "I will stand up to countries that attack our incredible American tech companies unless these discriminatory actions are removed. I, as President of the United States, will impose substantial additional tariffs on that country's exports to the USA." Quite the warning from Washington. But it did not stop there. Trump continued with his crusade on Truth Social, and I will quote again from what he said, "America and American technology companies are neither the piggy bank nor the doormat of the world any longer. Show respect to America and our amazing tech companies or consider the consequences." So to sum it up, countries impose digital taxes on America's big tech. Trump does not like it, so he wants these measures to be rolled back. If not, he will impose additional tariffs on those countries. And not just that, he will even restrict access to America's most sensitive technology to them. So the message is unmistakable. If you regulate Silicon Valley, Washington will hit back. But what exactly are these digital taxes, and why is Trump against them? First of all, Trump's claims are misleading. These taxes were not introduced to antagonize the US. They were designed to fix a loophole. You see, for decades, international tax law was built around physical presence, the idea that you only pay corporate tax where you have an office, a factory, or a warehouse in a country. That's where you pay taxes. But big tech does not work that way. A company like Google can earn billions in ad revenue from users anywhere in the world, and that too without Google's physical presence in those countries. So digital service taxes, or DSTs, are a way to address that. They allow fair revenue distribution. And not just that, they also help in other things, like they level the playing field. That's the first point. Local startups and businesses pay domestic taxes without DSTs. They are at a disadvantage against untaxed global giants. That's the first thing. The second thing they fix is tax avoidance. Big tech often shifts profits to low-tax jurisdictions like Ireland. DSTs are a workaround to that. 3. Raising revenue. As economies move online, governments need new revenue streams. The mechanisms are quite straightforward. DSTs target only the largest companies. They tax revenue by where the user is located. It is applied regardless of where the firm is headquartered. Now, several European nations have these taxes in play. The likes of France, Spain, and Italy, they have such taxes. The UK also has a digital service tax. Canada had one in place until June, but they scrapped it to smooth trade negotiations with Trump, so they made that concession. Which brings us to Trump's counter-argument. The US president sees it differently. For him, these taxes are not fair play. They are protectionism in disguise. He argues that countries like Britain or France wouldn't dare slap the same rules on Chinese giants. And so according to him, according to Donald Trump, digital taxes are not about fairness at all. They're about singling out American champions, big American companies. It's classic Trump framing. America is the victim, and he is the only one willing to fight back. That's what he's trying to show. But here's the problem with this. If Trump succeeds in this, it sets a dangerous precedent. It means that the US can veto any nation's tech laws. Today it's a 2% tax. Tomorrow it could be Europe's strict privacy laws, or Australia's demand that Facebook pay news outlets, or India's insistence on storing sensitive personal data locally. It could be any of these things. And in that world, national sovereignty takes a backseat. Washington's approval becomes the final word. And this is precisely why digital sovereignty is the need of the hour. Because the fight is no longer just about taxes or tariffs. It's about whether nations can set their own rules for the digital economy, that too without fear of retaliation. And there's another question that is haunting the world. Will this stop at tariffs? Or are we drifting into a different future, one where every rule governing data, ads, privacy, and content moderation is a potential trade flashpoint? The fight over digital taxes is not really about money. It's about power. It's about who gets to write the rules of the internet. Is it governments trying to protect their citizens? Is it corporations trying to maximize profit? Or is it a US president wielding tariffs like a sledgehammer? And this will impact more than digital taxes. It's the opening battle in a longer war over who owns the future of the internet.